now you have this TV series, but I used to come to you all the time when I was growing up through this business and asking for
what should I
advice.
do?
Do you remember the lunch we had down the street here? I said, Leeza, I want to do all these things, and what should I do? It's kind of ironic now that you have that series.
And basically, the only thing I ever said to Ryan was, you should just go do it. And look, you took that advice.
I did take that advice. Thank you for giving it to me. I saw you yucking it up with Cassidy backstage.
Well, didn't we all have a crush on
Did you have a crush on David?
Oh, gosh. I covered the David Cassidy, Davy Jones, Bobby Sherman era.
Yeah.
You know, I did throw my love beads at Bobby Sherman.
No, I didn't know that.
Back in the day, it was innocent. We never threw underwear or anything like that. We threw love beads.
I didn't even know Leeza Gibbons had love beads.
Oh, you did.
Yeah. Well, and is there anybody that you would throw your underwear at now if you were at a concert?
You know who I think is so adorable is Nick Lachey.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about it. You know why?
Yes.
He's the perfect man. First of all,
Why is
he's
he perfect?
gorgeous and all that. He's talented. Because Jessica spends all this money. He puts up with so much. She can have, you know, bad breath, horrible hair, acne, whatever. He doesn't care. He loves her.
Well, it's going to be interesting because there's another woman that moved into the house. That's all I'm saying. I watched the premiere. Anyway, what should you do? What should you do, Nick? Don't do it. What should you do? What's the premise of the show?
Well, it's to empower women, really, to give you the life-saving information that you need, to show you that really you're enough. We all wonder, am I smart enough? Am I courageous enough? In the clip that you just showed, that woman was panicking. We want to encourage women not to panic, but just to know some basic things from real women who've lived through these life or death situations.
And we have the other part of that clip. I'm going to show it. What should we know about that?
Well, basically, the woman was so freaked out that the cops are coming along trying to help her stop her car because the accelerator was stuck and the brakes weren't working.
Okay. Take a look at what happened.
My bumper just barely touched his bumper. At first, my car just pushed him because I wanted to keep going, and then he did it again, and I hit him harder. If I wouldn't have had the seatbelts on, I probably would have flew through the windshield or something, because we hit at 76 miles per hour.
The trooper skillfully guided Virginia's car to the side of the road.
The only thought going through my head was I could have killed somebody, or I could have died.
Wow.
Yeah, put your car in the accessory mode.
Uh-huh.
You know, and they're right, turn the key off. If you're going under 25, slowly apply your emergency brakes.
And don't panic. I mean,
And don't panic, you know.
Emergency.
Yeah, she kind of had a little, but most women do really well in these life or death situations, so we'll talk you through all of it.
Well, I want to run down some of these safety tips that you have.
I love how you say, coming up next, Leeza Gibbons with life-saving information.
Yes.
You guys are having fun, the show is really great. Like, okay, stop the action, because this is news you need to know. Thank you, Ryan.
It's important.
It is.
It's important that we have balance on a program.
Well, I know, but it's dramatic and it's entertaining, and there are things that really did happen, and I bet I can test your knowledge on things that you thought were true and are not.
For example?
Okay, you're going hiking this summer. A lot of people are outdoors.
Right.
What do you do for poison ivy?
What do I do if I get poison ivy?
What do you
Scream, cry, and say I'm never camping again.
You put deodorant.
Oh, you
Just
put
put your
deodorant on?
deodorant on, and if you get a breakout, you wash off with dishwashing liquid. That'll keep you from breaking out. If it happens anyway, you put whole milk, because the fat in the milk will soothe the itch and the rash.
See,
Try it out.
anybody know that? You guys know?
Did
no,
you know?
No, see? This is
I've got
see
this
what I'm
stuff
talking about?
for
This is
days.
information.
Okay, jellyfish. A lot of people in the ocean traveling to beaches. You don't get stung by a jellyfish really, or they don't attack you. You sort of bump into them.
Yeah, but you don't know they're there because you can't see them sometimes, so they think that you're going after them.
And the thing you do is reach to pull it off. But what you should do is scrape them off, scrape the other tentacles off with like a dull knife or credit card or shell, because you don't want to release more toxins. Look at you, see?
Well, I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to get a credit card when I'm in the ocean.
It is yeah. Well, if you were wearing those shorts that you wore to carry the torch, you have it right in there.
And then we also have some... Good callback, Lise. All right, now we also have some gadgets that you brought along, right?
Okay, look.
Let's see, you know everything.
Well,
You
look
have
at
a little anecdote
this.
about
Ladies, you
everything.
know video voyeurs are out there. I keep this on my keychain. This will detect a hidden camera. If there's, like if I turn it on now, it's detecting all these cameras here. Like if you're in a dressing room, if you're in your apartment, if you're in a bathroom.
Or the tanning bed.
Thank you. Okay, you've had it happen, haven't you?
Oh, I thought about it. I thought about it. Oh, yeah.
But see, you should have one of these then if you really want to know. And if you're in a hotel room and you want to know if there's somebody looking at you behind the mirror, because you know you get that feeling, put a flashlight up there. If it doesn't reflect back to you, there's somebody back there. It's one-way
See, the problem is I get the feeling after I've already done something embarrassing, so it's good to know that I should go into the room and check immediately before I do the music video in the hotel bathroom.
Do you ever get scared?
On a regular basis, but my sheets protect me.
Other than when you're doing the show, because sometimes I know it's scary. All right, look, this is, now listen, this is a motion detector. It's pretty inexpensive, but I love the barking dog one. Oh, that's proper.
That sounds like snorkeling.
Here's barking dog. And if somebody comes by, it will trigger off this and let you know that somebody's in your car. It gets really loud.
That's That's
It's
good.
like $75.
And then to make it seem real, you can yell at your dog, and then the burglar outside's like, oh, it's a real dog. Because you're like, come on, Shorty, come on,
right.
get him. Sick him, Shorty.
Right.
And you got to make sure you don't hit the snorkeling one, or that'll blow your cover.
Our dog's name was Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi is not a good attack dog name. That doesn't work ever.
Well, make sure you check it out. What Should You Do Fridays on Lifetime Television for a minute.
Thank you.
All right. Will you stick around for a second?
I'll be right here.
Okay. Coming up, David Cassidy tells you about the return of the Partridge Family in Leeza. All right, guys, welcome back. Leeza Gibbons hanging out. She does this for a living, too, so I figured maybe you can help me with the interview here.
Yeah, like you need my help, Ryan. I'm here for you, though.
Well, do you want to do the intro?
I could do the intro.
Okay, go ahead.
From legendary teen idol to performing on the Broadway stage, this man has done it all. Some might say he's larger than life. How am I doing so far?
So far, good on a cold read.
But we'll always have a warm spot in our heart for the guy we called Keith Partridge. Please welcome David Cassidy!
Jennifer. Thanks. And he's a nice guy. Oh, come
Look
on.
at that.
Can I like sit in between you, so to speak?
I wish you would.
Lisa, any burning questions for David Cassidy?
Yes.
We've already discussed them all backstage.
What did you
I got his
talk
personal
about
life philosophy. He's a true pro.
Yeah?
We talked about energy management.
Yes, we did. We talked about the
what is
fact
that?
I've been
What you need to know,
I need
baby.
to know, baby.
Well, what is energy management?
Well, trying to... How do I say this gracefully? When you're young, as you are,
Yes, older brother, teach me.
it's being able to sustain.
Ah, you're talking...
Not a text.
I was just talking about love or life or professionally?
Both.
Well, this is way over Seacrest head.
Seacrest out.
All this conversation.
No. How many television shows do you do now?
Well, I host this on a daily basis in the American Idol program.
Right.
There.
And now, how many radio shows do you do on a daily basis?
You know, I have a clip of you when you were a young child. Let's not make this about me. Let's make this more about you. Would you like to see good old David Cassidy in action?
Yeah.
70 to 74, those are the years, Dave. Let's share in this moment together. Here we go, the Partridge Family.
I'm sure it's going to be
Understand it. She was singing in the wrong key. Several wrong keys. How could I go so far wrong? It's simple. When you see her, your heart pounds and all the blood rushes from your eardrums. So you can't hear right. Where did you hear that? In school, in my sex education class.
You see, I look at those clips and you look at that show, and I would think that that is the best position in the world to be in. Being young, successful, I believe the highest paid actor at 21 years old, and a teen idol.
Well, you would know. You're doing it all, baby.
But sustaining, sustaining is the key.
Sustaining is definitely the key. Such an interesting thing for me to see that, you know. I haven't seen the clip, although apparently I'm going to be seeing it a lot because I'm going back with my cohort, Danny Bonaducci, who I understand you still know.
I know,
You
Danny.
still speak to him.
And you're asking for chaos in your life.
I know, but it's such great chaos. We're actually going to be doing a tour together. We're going to do Back on the Bus tour, and we're going to be doing a new television series called In Search of the Partridge Family.
So he's coming back.
Yes, indeed. It's time, you know. I think it's time for so many of the right reasons. Back in the 70s, actually in 1970 when we did the pilot and the show first aired, I think the general sort of consciousness in the country was pretty much, the climate was very much the same as it is now with what's been going on in the Middle East and in Iraq. The Vietnam War was on, and I think in a way it gave people a sense of hope and relief and happiness, and you know, people that came from dysfunctional families, as most of us do, identified with that family.
It was a place to belong.
It was a place to go, and it had a sense of freewheeling, freedom, and great music, and obviously it had a fantastic cast that Shirley and Susan and all the, and Danny and Dave
Climate,
Madden.
climate and the way it is, right, to bring that back. You're going to go in search of what, though, around the country?
We're going to go in search of people who can act, who can sing, who can.
It could be you.
No. No. I hope we don't get to a place where we're looking for lookalikes, because I think the thing that is most compelling are people that you identify with, or people who have talent, people who can really play and really sing, and VH1 is a music channel. So that's what we're going to do. In fact, I'm going to be talking and discussing it this weekend. Well, I hope you like it. I hope it ends up being great. It's time for me. In a lot of ways, it's really, like coming home. And we are going to take the bus through the United States. In fact, we're going to be here in Los Angeles, I think, July 17th.
July 31st. There you go.
Thank you.
The bus going to look like that again?
Yes, the bus
It
looks
like, oh, I love
the bus looks like that, and we're going to, we're going to do it like that.
All right, I tell you what.
Comforting.
They're going to do it. He's also going to do a 13-city tour, which kicks off June 18th, Anaheim, right?
Yes, Anaheim tomorrow night.
That's tomorrow, June 18th.
Danny Bonaducci and I are getting together to do the Back on the Bus tour. And I'm starting tomorrow night at the Grove, and then Saturday night at the Canyon Club and Gura Hills. And
all right. Well,
somebody's doing this.
Yeah, we're going to take a break, come back with David and Leeza Gibbons right after this. Hang on.
Tomorrow's On Air with Ryan Seacrest.
Next time, actor and comedian Jamie Foxx is in our... Okay, guys, welcome back to On Air. Seacrest here with David Cassidy and Leeza Gibbons. Now, in honor of Father's Day, we wanted to do a little special Super Dad surprise. So, Gibbons and Cassidy, here we go. This gentleman's been married 26 years to his high school sweetheart, father of 4. His name is Steve, and Steve's kids wanted me to know why their dad is so special, so they sent in this tape. Take a look.
Yeah.
So we looked at that and we said, Steve is deserving of something. Rosanna, actually, Tavares surprised Steve earlier this morning while he was getting ready for another hard day at work. Here's what happened.
Thanks, Ryan.
Thank you very much, Rosie. A classic shot sitting in the driveway with the towel. Happy Father's Day to Steve.
Yeah, welcome to show business, Steve.
And enjoy Marcus here, the handyman, as he takes care of everything at the house. We'll be right back on air. Stay with us. Welcome back to On Air. I want to thank the mayor of Los Angeles, Jim Hahn, also Marlon Wayans, Leeza Gibbons, David Cassidy, On Air correspondent Bobby Thomas for the on the show, and Rosanna, along with the Hart family. Thanks to Logitech and our friends at Brookstone for the gifts. Tomorrow, friends, we've got Jamie Foxx, Anna Nicole Smith, and see what happens when we surprise a Joey McIntyre superfan and tips
The
on
crazy innings
the
of that
body,
meeting
no
of
matter
Will and
the
Grace
size.
coming up next,
All
right
we'll
here
do
on the
it
station that
Hollywood.
rocks Las Vegas.
Until we meet
WB Las
again.
Vegas, home of the
Are you
Crown.
ready? Seacrest out.